some tensions that seem to be brewing in the state of West Bengal. Now, growing tensions between Mamata Banerjee's Trinamool, within the Trinamool party, and the poll strategist Prashant Kishor's political outfit I-PAC has prompted West Bengal Chief Minister to call for a meeting of the party's top leaders today. The meeting is ostensibly meant to address simmering tensions over Abhishek Banerjee's push to promote a one-man, one-post policy in the party, resented by some of the party's older guard, some of whom hold multiple positions within the ruling establishment. But many see it as a reflection of an increasing friction between Ms. Banerjee and her increasingly ambitious nephew, who is effectively the party's second in command. So what exactly happens today when they meet roughly around 5 o'clock? Saurabh Gupta is on the phone line with us for the very latest. Saurabh, how did it actually surface the entire news? We were discussing yesterday on when it comes to TMC, Mamata Banerjee will have the final word. Which side does she take really, or does she just simmer tensions on both sides, plays it politically, is something that we'll have to wait and watch for. But just take us to the background on this entire story.
Well, Mamata Banerjee is a politician who's usually not known to, sort of sit on things or whatever. She takes a stand on most issues, and it is expected that even on this issue she'd take a stand. Now, what's happening in the party is there is, of course, a battle between the old guard and, the newer lot, the young blood, so to say, led by Abhishek Banerjee, who have been aggressively pushing this one-man, one-post system within the party. And there were several tweets put out by younger leaders which were not appreciated by the older leaders. And then, of course, it all came, to head when one of the senior ministers alleged that her account had been used to endorse that campaign while she was not aware of it. And, hinted that the I-PAC, which is Prashant Kishor's political consultancy, may have been responsible for that. To that, the I-PAC responded on Twitter saying that it does not handle the digital properties of the Trinamool Congress or its leaders, and anyone who is suggesting so is either utterly misinformed or blatantly lying. Now, that, of course, led Mamata Banerjee to call this meeting of senior leaders at her residence at 5 p.m. today. That meeting will, of course, address this particular issue. And, this is something that was adopted by the party in the presence of Mamata Banerjee. Abhishek Banerjee has been pushing for it. He's, of course, been pushing for several reforms within the party, which some of them have not been really welcomed or, have been resisted to some extent by the old guard. And that is something that we will see in the days to come. Because even with Mamata Banerjee's intervention, while it's clear that nobody will cross her, nobody will in the party, go against what she says, even if it's Abhishek Banerjee, the fact is that there will be a push for these, changes by the young guard led by Abhishek Banerjee, who's also known to be very close to Prashant Kishor and was, in fact, responsible for bringing Prashant Kishor into the TMC fold, and, then, of course, that partnership resulted in that, victory in Bengal. But those things seem to be now things of the past with the two entities, the Trinamool Congress, the political party, and Prashant Kishor's political consultancy, Indian Political Action Committee, or I-PAC, not really on the same page when it comes to several issues, especially within the party.
All right.